Hello all and welcome back to Matthew's modelling. Feels like it's been a while since I've done a modelling video. Good month I think. Obviously we had the Flying Scotsman video last, so I thought it was about time I got some modelling done. Now this one I did actually do. It's been finished for a couple of weeks. But I've been experimenting with something with it, which I'll go through when we get to that part. But as you can see, we have another shunter project completed for the fleet. Now I introduced this one to you all a long time ago as a project that was bought. It was an eBay find, something like a tenner, something like that. And it is actually an old Jouef / Playcraft dock shunter. So obviously with the history and the origin of it, it wasn't the best of runners, but the running capabilities of it wasn't, why I wanted it. I wanted it purely for the design and the look of it. Now it came in a green with some very shabby wasp stripes on the front and the rear. I do actually have some photos on my phone. If I can just get that into shot, there we go. So this is how it used to look. So as you can see, it was in a green with those waspies on the front, and the rear was just the same. So it's a very simple loco, very simple design, obviously an old one, no glazing, and as for the motor, well, it ran like absolute garbage. I did my best to get it going when I bought it, but it wasn't happening. It was rubbish. So after it's been sat there a while, I thought, right, it was time to crack on and get started with it. So as you can see, I've gone for a light blue. I don't actually have a loco in this colour, but it was a spray that I had laying around. I've used it on some other things before, and I thought I'd get a loco in this colour, and I think it suits it. It's a nice unusual, different colour for me. But this wasn't the original idea. The original idea was to paint it into golden ochre. I have some golden ochre paint, and I thought this could be a good candidate. But when I started applying the golden ochre, I quickly changed my mind, and I did my best to take off as much as possible. But I didn't take it all off. I left some areas on the body. Now this was slightly done by accident, and then when I realised that there was some left over, something sprung to mind, and I thought, if I leave some areas on there and spray over this, what effect will it give me? And I'm glad to say that, a bit like with the NCB08 I showed you last time, it's left me with this crackly rust effect. Now I hope you can see that there on the top of the bonnet, and there's some down the sides there, and all I've done is pick out those areas then with a brown wash to give a rust effect, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And then I weathered the whole thing with black washes. Now I have picked out other areas in rust. There's some along the front. The roof has streaks. Obviously that's sloped, so I've given that a streak effect. Coming down from the door handle, places like that. And then we have red beams on the front. Now I don't know how bright the red's showing on camera, but that is nearly pink. I thought I'd try another focus. Thought I'd try another idea with that to give a faded paintwork. So I painted it red and then went over it with a heavy red mixed with white to give a pink, and then obviously the axle box is in yellow, and I'm quite happy with the effect. I think all in all, a bit unique looking. Let's turn it round. So the other side is the same, that's the rear. Some nice streaks coming down from the windows, and if I just tilt it up towards the light and I'll move it around, hopefully you can see the glazing that I've added. Now the method I tried with this was a method that I saw on Brockwell's channel, where he used PVA glue to create flush glazing in cab windows, and he put sellotape on the inside of the cab and then filled the recess with PVA glue from the outside, and then obviously once dry it creates a clear, you know, a clear clear look. But it didn't look right. I don't know if I was doing it differently to how he does it or what, but it just didn't look right. It didn't dry flush, it didn't dry straight, you know, it was a very wavy texture to it, and I didn't like it, so I took it out and went to my original glazing method of just clear packaging stuck on the inside of the cab, and that's fine, you know, it works fine for this. As for the number on the side, that is a printed moulded number on there, so what I've done with that is I painted the whole thing black in a black wash and then wet and dried over the top to reveal the colour of the numbers and the plate, which looks alright. You know, it'll do, but I do think the loco is just missing something. I'm not quite sure what it is at the minute, but it's missing something to add to the realism of it, so any ideas and suggestions would be gratefully received. And then obviously I've left a large coupling on the front. Main reason for it is because, you know, I have other older Hornby stock, obviously the large D couplings, that works fine with them. Well, it works fine with the newer style couplings as well. So whilst it's working and I can use it, I might as well keep it. You know, it's going to be a bigger job trying to cut that off and graft a new coupling on there, so I've left it for now. I can run it. Underneath here is space for a motor. I don't have the motor fitted at the minute because that's being used for the 3D Sentinel print trials, but there's ample room in there to fit the motor bogie, which I've done, and it works fine. At the minute it has the original gold wheels on there. I have had black ones on there, but they were plastic, so I've just left the metal gold originals on there for now. So that's been the latest project. I'll attach that to the back of a train, obviously with no motor in it, and I'll get it dragging it around as a banking loco so you can see it. But yeah, hope you all like it. As usual, let me know what you think. I'm happy with it, proud of it. So yeah, the latest complete model. As for other news, the Italian Lima Junior loco, that is still at Hornby being repaired, or maybe even awaiting repair. They've been in touch with me to say it is nearly a full 28 days turnaround on repairs. So I've not got that back yet, which I'm gutted about because that was in the middle of some good mods and paint jobs doing to it, so I'm dying to get that back. And then in the not too distant future, in the next week or two, I'll hopefully have a birthday loco to show you all, as it is my birthday soon. But that's for then. So for now, there we go. This is the latest project, a Jouef / Playcraft harbour dock shunting loco. Very happy with it, and look forward to your comments. So attach it to a train and get it running. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.